Oh, we're in.
Towels hum, make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce.
The winner of OK Google It tonight will be receiving some locally grown, hand-harvested, small batch Taos Hum Make It Stop hot sauce, made from peppers that are grown without the use of any chemicals in the warm soils on the west face of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Grown, hand-harvested, and blended by the folks at Walking Trout Farm in Taos, New Mexico. Get you some Taos Hum. Make it stop.
Make it stop. Hot sauce. Towels hum.
Make it hot.
OK Google It is filmed before a live webcast audience, brought to you by Taos Hum Hot Sauce. This is a game show with my dad. He has questions that he's gonna ask, and if you're watching, you're in the game. Get your QWERTY ready to play. If you don't know the answer, then it's okay. You can Google it, just do it fast and get it in. First in the chat, the points will win. Oh yeah, here we go. Another edition of OK Google It. Thanksgiving edition. I haven't seen any chats yet. This could be your night, whoever you are.
Okay, Google it.
Yay! Let's just dive right in. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Nathan Moore, and here's my dad. He's ready with 20 questions. Kethler is ready to keep score, and I haven't seen a single chat yet. But so AG Tech Support, first chat in the house. This could be your night. Tech Support. You might be able to take your time out there. Google every question, make sure you get it right. Secure yourself a couple of bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce. You should get a point just for the first chat. Uh-oh, Peter. Oh, no. Tech Support, bad news. Peter Shallot just stepped into the ring. Peter has won several times. Have you been getting your hot sauce, Peter? That's the question. That's what I want to know. Well, say hey, Dad. You're on.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Say hey, Kethra. You're on. That famous hand. Kethra got recognized in the grocery store earlier by her hand. Somebody next to her recognized her hand from OK Google It and was like, I just have to ask, are you the hand from OK Google It? She had to sign an autograph. She gave a thumbprint. Well, do you have a theme for us today, Dad, or where did these questions come from?
No theme. They just some of them came from Googling things and finding other things, and some from a book and some from my head. And I didn't go with the Thanksgiving thing right at the end. I did one or two, but I'm not thinking Thanksgiving yet.
Yeah, I know. I thought that too late too, but I figure we won't do one Thanksgiving vacation. So this would be the Thanksgiving edition.
Well, everybody gets enough of those Thanksgiving trivias anyway. They're all the same.
You're right. John Dotson in the house. John, you still haven't won yet, have you? You've come in second a couple of times. Have you gotten some hot sauce out of these exploits yet? All right, we actually have some strong competitors at the starting line now. S&C in Virginia in the house, but they are not in Virginia. Saul's on a hunting trip out in Colorado right now.
Really?
Looks like he's bringing home the meat.
What's he hunting?
Deer. He got one today, it looks like.
Cool.
And I'm hoping he's bringing all that back home. Come on, Saul.
Very good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's you ready to dive in, or you got any opening words?
Well, yeah, I don't know what to say, but a lot of us locally lost a good friend yesterday that got hit by a car, and her name was Valerie Weiss, and she was a beautiful spirit in the world, and we're all a little saddened by that.
What a radiant soul she was.
Excuse me?
She was just radiant.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite. I wrote a thing about how she was one of my favorite students, just her attitude about life and learning. She was just full of curiosity, and so kind. She had the kindest heart. She was just a sweet person, a veterinarian, and took care of the animals and the animals' owners, and it's just the saddest thing.
It really is.
So,
She was in my class.
yeah, I didn't know that until yesterday, but yeah, a lot of people were touched by her. She's had quite a impact on a lot of lives, including my own. People don't think about teachers being impacted by students, but that happens too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I think she would have wanted us to keep on going, so we are. But it's a little quieter
Yeah.
in the world. Yeah. All right. I'm ready.
Ganjo is now at the starting gate.
Good. Good.
It's going to be a good race here, folks. We got some strong runners.
All right. Here we go. Number one.
Number one.
I love this question. I don't know if I've asked it before or not, but I saw it again. Can't remember where I got it. It was somebody asked it the other day. Oh, Tom Robbins, one of my favorite writers. He put this. He wrote this somewhere. Who was the only one of the seven dwarfs to shave?
Who was the only one of the seven dwarves to shave? Fun question.
Isn't that a cool question?
Cousin Eric, good luck out there.
Right, go to Eric.
He needs some new hot sauce. There we got some guesses coming in. Was it bashful?
No.
Was it dopey?
Yes.
Dopey is the right answer. Point goes to Peter Shallot. Here he comes, strong out of the gate.
What are you talking about? A point?
Oh, the first place points.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't told newcomers what the rules are. If you're just stepping in for the first time, I assume everybody knows, but that's probably not true. So here's how it works. It's going to be 3 rounds. First round is 10 questions. Second round is 6 questions. Third round is 4 questions. First round, the first place point is, if you're first in the chat with the right answer, I'm going by the YouTube chat, by the way, but all chats from all platforms are funneled to the YouTube chat, so I'll see you if you're on Twitch, Facebook, Discord, wherever you are. But seeing as it's a YouTube show, we're going to be going with the YouTube chat for the final decision. The first place gets, in the first round, gets 2 points, in the second round gets 3 points, and in the third round gets 4 points. We always award a second place point just to keep it interesting. And if you get the first place point in the first 2 rounds, you have to sit out the next question to give other people a chance to get on the board. So that's pretty much all the major questions or major rules. And so the first place points for the first question awarded to Peter Shallot, and second place point awarded to Ganjo. Way to go, you're on the board. I think that's all the rules.
Very good.
Second question.
Go ahead.
Tom, yeah, I just say Tom Robbins. It was, it's like I rest my case in terms of people shaving or not shaving. The only one that shaved was Dopey.
Is that from one of his books?
Yeah, yeah.
Which book?
Jitterbug.
Bonus point.
It might have been Jitterbug Perfume.
Mm.
I picked it up again the other day. So, Tom Robbins, he doesn't do plots at all much, but he's fun to just pick up and start reading. You can read him. I always said he makes the worst novels, but the best paragraphs I've ever read.
Right. You can just start in the middle if you want, work your way backwards.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, we're moving on to number 2.
Number 2.
And it is, I want to know the person who wrote this line and what it's from. So I need both answers. And the line is, just in from the wilderness, a creature void of form.
Just in from the wilderness, creature void of form. Who wrote that line?
And what was it from?
And what song is it from?
I didn't say it was a song.
Oh, whoops.
Well, you can go ahead and say it.
I gave a hint.
You gave a hint. It's your show.
Peter Shallot said, Tom Robbins also said, does koala bear poop smell like cough drops?
Yeah, we could probably do Tom Robbins quotes all night. Just open up the book and put your finger down.
A lot of people are saying Bob Dylan, Shelter from the Storm.
A lot of people are right.
Looks like Peter had to sit out the next question. Let me look at the scoreboard here. We have a handy little way of keeping track of who got the last question right first with our little pointer here. Some pretty high technology employed here at OK Google It to make sure our integrity is maintained. So the first place points go to Andy Gadiel. Way to go. You're on the board. And Bill DeBlanc with the second place point. Congratulations, Bill. You are on the board. Bill, you can play on. Andy, you have to sit out the next question.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Here's another line from a song. I guess I was listening to the music that day. Who wrote this line? Well, let's go ahead. Who wrote, what does it come from and who wrote it? Now, I assume the same person wrote it that sang it, so we're going with that. And here's the line. I had some dreams. They were clouds in my coffee.
I had some dreams. They were clouds in my coffee. We're looking for the songwriter and the song, or just one or the other?
I want both, yeah, both.
Say the line one more time.
I had some dreams. They were clouds in my coffee.
I had some dreams. They were clouds in my coffee. It's a nice line.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I wanted it.
I wouldn't have gotten this right, although now that I hear it. People are saying, Carly Simon, you're so vain.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Peter Shallot back on top with the first place points. John Dotson, you're on the board. Second place point.
Good job, John. I owe John an apology. I might still send him my boss's address, but he asked me to send him a copy of my book, and I was going to do it. And the other day he sent me a thing and showed that somebody gave him one for his birthday.
Well, who would that be?
Who gave it to him?
Yeah.
I don't know, just somebody that knew he wanted it.
That's cool. I knew that he got it too. I thought he bought it for himself for his birthday. I didn't know someone else gave it to him.
I don't know that. Maybe you're right. I just assumed he got it for his birthday.
There's a little plug for those of you who don't know. Life Days Dad's first officially published book, although he had a couple of releases before that on a more cottage industry front. But this one is available on Amazon. Steve Moore, Life Days.
I think you can still get it. We'll have to find out. All right, here we go. This is number 4. Who played the Beaves' brother? It's B-E-A-V. Who played the Beaves' brother?
Who played the Beaves' brother?
Let's say it at the beginning of the show every day with.
All right.
Blank.
Wally.
No, that is the Beaves' brother.
You're getting warmer. You're burning up. That is the Beaves' brother, but who played him? Jim Mathers?
No, that was the Beav.
That was the Beav himself.
Jerry Mathers.
As the Beaver. How about Tony Dow?
That's correct.
There is the right answer. That's the answer we're looking for. Bill DeBlanc with the first place points. And John Dodson chipping away, second place point.
I wish there was a way I could know if they Googled it or really knew that, because that would be curious to me. If they knew that, that's pretty cool. It means they're old, for one thing.
So did who out there actually Googled that? Anybody, or did you all just know it? Hey, Daniel, welcome to the game. Not too late. Still anybody's game. Bill says he knew it.
Good, Bill.
Andy says I Googled it and got it wrong.
That's funny.
John says I copied Bill.
Well, there you go.
That's a move. You got the second place point.
Different strategies, different strokes for different folks. All right, here we go. Here's a math question, number 5. What is the sum of the degrees in a circle and a bowler's perfect game?
Ooh, good question. What is the sum of the degrees of a circle plus a bowler's perfect game? Now we're talking. That's some old. Okay, Google it right there. Oh my God, how'd that answer come in so fast? Daniel and Joe have the first guesses. I'm going to let a couple more get in before I ruin it. All right, how about 390?
No.
How about 770?
No.
How about 660?
Correct.
Woo! Daniel's on the board. Way to go. First place answer, Daniel Moore. And the second place point goes to Peter Shallett. All right, Daniel, you have to sit out this next question. Peter, you can play on. Way to go. On the board. Here we go.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Who won a Best Director Oscar for Dances with Wolves?
Who won a Best Director Oscar for Dances with Wolves? I used to see him in local bars when I lived in a certain place for a while. He was he was a fixture.
I got on one of those Google things and was reading about his love life. Pretty amazing.
Recently, or this whole history?
His whole history. Yeah. Star-studded.
Looks like everybody knows Kevin Costner.
Correct.
Yeah, he was a regular fixture in Santa Fe when I lived there. I didn't want to say Santa Fe because I don't want to give any hints away. It was pretty interesting. Then he did that movie Waterworld, and there's a lot of Santa Fe local characters. A lot of friends of mine were extras in that movie, including John Manson being able to be the house band in the water world. Okay, so let's see. Andy, Ganjo with the first right answer. Way to go. Ding, ding. And Andy Gadiel with the second place point.
All right. Very good, Ganjo. I imagine he's seen that movie more than once.
It's a good one. I have to watch it again.
I could watch it. Yeah, I think I've seen it. That's probably one movie I have seen probably 2 or 3 times. Well, I know 2 times, but I don't usually watch movies more than once.
I love those movies that you can watch every time you stumble upon it on the channels. You're just like, oh, yeah, this.
Yeah, I don't have many of those. But
Right.
That's one of them. Of course, the other one that it's him too, is Bull Durham.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
I watch that every time I pass it on the interstate of.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Number 7.
Oh, Field of Dreams is another good one.
Oh yeah. Jimi Hendrix followed them at Woodstock.
Jimi Hendrix followed them at Woodstock. Who's them?
Who is them?
Besides Van Morrison's cool band back in the day. Here's a interesting trivia question for you, Dad. Do you know who Jimi Hendrix's first tour was opening for in America?
Stones?
Nope.
No, that was a guess. I don't know.
The Monkees.
Isn't that classic?
Isn't that classic? All right, so the question is, who did Jimi Hendrix follow at Woodstock? Right?
Right.
Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young?
Nope.
Good guess.
That's
How about Sha Na Na?
Yeah, I'm sure that was a Google answer. Yep.
That's the right answer? It's so funny. Sha Na Na. Didn't they have their own television show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bill DeBlanc with the first place points. And Andy Gadiel with the second place point.
I
Sorry.
bet they had to look that up. If they knew that, that's crazy.
What was Sha Na Na's hit? I feel like it had Sha Na Na in it. Like they're...
It was just a song about oldies, I think, and then the rest of it was oldies.
Right.
That's a good question. I don't know if they had a hit. I remember seeing them on American Bandstand.
Yeah, there was retro 50s in the 60s.
Right. All right. Number 8. I was with music here this morning. I did all these at one time.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah. What was the first and last name of the biggest mama?
What was the first and last name of the biggest mama? I'm not sure I would know her actual name.
Well, her last name is now a family name, our family.
Who was the first and last name of the biggest mama? Ellen Naomi Cowan?
No. Where that was from.
Willie Thornton?
No. They're all tangent.
Cass Elliot.
That's correct.
The right answer is Cass Elliot. Daniel Moore with the first place points. John Dodson with the second place point.
Very good.
Look at this. This is a close race. Holy moly. Wow. It's a tight one.
Good. All right. Yeah, Cass Elliot. Elliot's our new grandson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the newest, but he is a new grandson. And she had, of course, the voice that carried all that. A beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
She had a couple solo hits. All right, number 9.
Number 9.
What is the name of the ocean fish that means very strong in Hawaiian?
What is the name of the ocean fish that means very strong in Hawaiian? Mahi mahi.
That is correct.
That is the right answer. Peter Shallett with the first right answer. And Stephen Fisher on the board with the second place point. Way to go.
All righty. I think living near the ocean really helps Eric.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wants some more of those. Throw him a bone. Throw him a fish bone.
All right, round 1 is finishing up with number 10. Here's a nice, easy one to end it up with. What is the 48th state? Or what was the 48th?
What was the 48th state?
I would have got that wrong. I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, it could be a trick question.
Well, everybody knows 49 and 50, but not many people routinely know 48.
Alaska?
Nope.
California?
Nope.
New Mexico?
Nope.
Arizona?
Correct.
That is the right answer. That's the answer we're looking for anyways. Bill DeBlanc with the first place points. And John Dodson with the second place point at the end of round 1. Look at this, folks. What a tight race. Peter Shallett and Bill DeBlanc tied for first place with 7, but nipping on their heels. Andy, John, and Daniel all with 4 points each. Right behind them, Ganjo with 3. Cousin Eric with a point. And we clear the slate. Everyone's fair game as we begin round 2, where each question is worth 3 points each. We still award a second place point. And here we go. It'll be 6 questions, 3 points each.
All right, here we go. What was it? Who was the most valuable player in the recently completed Baseball World Series?
Who was the most valuable player in the last recently completed World Series? Who decides the most valuable player?
Well, I think the sportscasters probably vote. Maybe the players vote, but somebody votes on it. They didn't ask me.
Was it Corey Seager?
No.
Was it Jorge Soler?
It was indeed.
That is the right answer. Andy Gadiel stepping up. 3 points to you. Right answer. Bill DeBlanc, second place point. Andy, sit out the next question. Bill, you can play on. Boy, what a board. This is a tight race.
Yeah, good game.
Was it a good
game.
series? The World Series? I didn't really tune in for that.
Good series. Real good series.
And who won? Forgive my ignorance.
Atlanta beat Houston,
That's what I thought.
and that was really some good games. It was some good baseball. All right, number 2. When you're a stagiary, that's Stagiary, what are you a student of?
When you're a stagiary, what are you a student of? The stage.
No.
Theater?
No. Good guesses.
Law.
Law is the correct answer.
Where does that word come from?
I'd never heard of it before.
Me neither. Peter Shallot with the first right answer. Daniel Moore with the second place point.
Almost have to Google that. I'd never heard that term before. But I don't see it.
Stagiary.
Yeah. Well, here's another word I found in that same area. What is the dactylian? Dactyline. I think it's dactyline. I think it's Dactylion, but I can't read my writing there, Jan. Dactylian. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds about right.
What is it? Or where is it?
Where is it?
Yeah, let's go with where is
Oh
it.
my God. All right. Where's your dactylian, folks?
Everybody I know's got one.
How's your dactylian doing today?
We can now answer and ask that question after this.
Get your dactylian out of my...
Well, yeah, I've said that before.
A metal container. No, that doesn't sound right.
No. Uh-uh.
How about the tip of the middle finger?
Oh my God.
Is that it?
That's it. You got it.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's right.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry, but there you go.
Is it actually the tip of the middle finger?
Yeah, it's not the middle finger. It's the tip of the middle finger.
So finger would not be the right answer?
Well, I said, where is it? And they said finger, but they should have said middle finger.
It has to be the middle finger.
I think it should have to be a middle finger. It's not the tip of any finger. It's only the tip of the middle finger.
All right, Bill DeBlanc with the first place points. 3 to you. You have to sit out the next question. And John Dotson with the second place point. Sorry, Daniel. Made the call. He just said finger.
Yeah.
So what's the tip of the index finger called?
I have no idea. I think maybe the pterodactylian. I don't know.
Hot tip out there. I'm seeing some answers come in late. You might want to refresh your browser or whatever your source is to get a few seconds. A lot of times a lag builds up, and if you refresh, you gain a couple of seconds. Those couple of seconds can be the difference.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes, sir. Number 4.
All right. Poi, P-O-I, is a starchy Polynesian food made from what?
Poi is a starchy Middle Eastern food made from what?
No, it's not Middle Eastern.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Polynesian.
Indonesian.
Polynesian.
Polynesian.
It's a lot of Nesians.
I bet I really hung some people up there.
They hung you up.
Tubers? Some of these I don't know if they're answering for the last question or this one. How about fish?
No.
Oops. I hit the wrong button. How about yam?
I don't think so. I'm not going to accept that.
Not tubers?
No.
How about
I mean,
rice?
no. Right?
I love that Daniel's just throwing guesses in. So far, Daniel's commented rice, seaweed, coconut, and potato. Is any of those right?
No, but he's having an interesting dinner.
I like his determination. Keep it up. You'll hit it eventually.
Can you repeat the question?
Poi is an Indonesian. Wait,
It is not. What is wrong with you? It's Polynesian.
All right, say it again, Dad.
Polynesian. It's not that hard.
Read the whole question again.
Poi is a starchy Polynesian food made from what?
Come on, how hard could it be?
You should have Googled it by now.
Taro root.
There you go.
Yeah? John Dodson coming through with the... Wait, actually, yep. Peter Shallot had it earlier. I missed that. Peter Shallot with the first place points, but John Dodson did get the second place point. Taro.
Yeah, it is a tuber, but it's a root. And the yam is a root, so I see where they're going with that. But the Polynesian's the key thing. There's not... It's... that's why Indonesian was misleading, because the taro doesn't grow in a lot of places.
I wonder why does taro ring a bell? Is it a season? I don't know. Why?
I don't know.
Is it medicinal? Or?
I don't know where you've heard it. I've only heard it with Indonesian dishes. That was a joke.
I gotcha. It still sounds the same to me.
All right, number 4. Oh, this was a classic.
It's an amnesian dish.
Yeah. All right, here's number 4. Who won 4 gold medals in the 1936 Olympics sprinting?
Who won 4 gold medals in the 1936 Olympics sprinting?
Classic moment in white supremacy.
The dog catcher. I'm liking your new logo there. It's looking pretty sharp. Kicked it up a notch. Carl Lewis.
Nope.
Jesse Owens.
And that is the man.
Very good. Bill DeBlanc with the first place points. Way to go. And dog catcher, here you are. Second place point on the board.
That's a classic story about him. In the 36 Olympics were in Germany, and Hitler was there, and he was the white supremacist and the master race, and Jesse went over there and ran rings around his white boys.
It's such a beautiful thing.
That was classic. All righty.
Did I miscount? I have this one as our 6th question.
I'm sure you're right. What is it? Is that it?
So this will be 6.
This will be 6 is what I have.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Well, I'm off one, but that's good. I think I threw one in to make up for one I didn't know. It's terrible to write them in the morning and not remember them in the evening. But that's the way it's going. Number 5, right?
6.
6. This is number 6. 1967. Who was the first black appointed to the Supreme Court?
First African American nominated or appointed to the Supreme Court in 1967. Who are we talking about? I think there's a new movie out about him I want to see. I'm seeing a lot of Thurgood Marshalls.
I think that's a good idea. That's correct answer.
What a great name, Thurgood. There's only one. Never heard that name anywhere else. Looks like Daniel Moore got on board first there with the right answer. Thurgood Marshall, 3 points to you. Andy Gadiel with the second place point. Way to go. All right, after 2 rounds. So,
Nathan?
uh-huh.
I saw Pete first. Are we different?
Oh, it is Pete first. What did I say? Oh, and actually, all right, I was maybe looking at this wrong. Looks like Bob Jaffe with the second place point. Welcome to the game. You can still win this. So Peter Shallot, yes, first place points. Bob Jaffe with the second place point. Forgive me, I saw that wrong. So after 2 rounds, moving into our last final round, 4 questions worth 4 points each, total of 16. So anybody stepping in now could actually still win this game. But we're looking at Peter Shallot with a nice little lead with 16 points. Followed by Bill DeBlanc with 14 points. Still anybody's game though. Andy, John, Daniel, play on. You guys are still in this. Get you that hot sauce.
All right.
I think we're ready.
Are we ready?
4 points each, folks. You don't have to sit out a question, too, if you get it right. So,
This will get some good guesses. Within 1 million. How long is a great? No, I thought that last week wasn't.
oh yeah, that was a contentious question last time.
Yeah. All right. Well, this will be one too. How many turkeys are prepared in the U.S. for Thanksgiving dinner?
How many turkeys are prepared in the United States for Thanksgiving dinner? Within 1 million. That's pretty lenient. $1 billion.
Nope.
That would be amazing. 67 million.
Nope.
46 million.
Aha, somebody been on the Google thing. That's exactly right.
That seems really low.
Well, I don't know.
I guess it's a family affair, so I'm thinking of 300 million people, but they're all part of families, so you have to at least divide by 5 to 10. All right.
Yeah, and some people, you'd be surprised there are people in this country that can't afford a turkey.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Peter Shallot got that. Am I seeing this right? Nope. John Dotson. John Dot. Here he comes, folks. The underdog. Here he comes from behind the pack. He's pushing with Peter Shallot getting the second place point. Question number 2.
All right. What did the ancient Greeks call certain orators and other peers that seem to be more interested in using arguments that were crafty rather than seeking the truth. What did they call them? And today we call people that just like to argue without worrying about the truth, but just try to win the argument.
Whoa,
What do we call?
I didn't know there was a word for this, but I'm going to be using this word in my daily language from now, because that's a modern day phenomenon. So the Greeks had a word for orators that weren't concerned with the truth, but just wanted to make clever arguments. What was that word? I need this word. Turkeys.
I like it.
That might have been from the last question, but I thought it applied. Fibbers.
No. That's a good one.
Athenians.
Oh boy, we're winging it.
That's a good guess. How about a sophist?
That's exactly right.
That is the right answer.
Or sophist.
Sophist is the right answer. Cousin Eric, Stephen Fisher, with the first right answer. Bill DeBlanc with the second place point. Sophist.
I see Daniel first.
Oh, you see Daniel first. I was wondering where Daniel was in this. Let me check my notes. Oh, you are right, Daniel. You were first. I see you now. And Stephen Fisher with the second place point. Family edging out family. You're just a sophist. Get out of here with that sophist garbage.
There you go.
I'm going to be using this all the time.
I don't know if it's sophist or sophist.
Daniel will help. All right, with 2 questions left.
All right.
Get your fingers hovering over the keys. Here we go.
Number 3. What do we call the reasoning that goes from specific to general?
Say it again.
What do we call the type of reasoning that goes from the specific to the general?
What do we call the type of reasoning that goes from the specific to the general? Hard ass.
No.
Some hard ass reasoning there. Oh, here's an interesting conundrum. Is it deductive?
No.
If it's not that, then is it inductive?
Yes, it is.
Wow. I'm intrigued.
I always get it wrong.
Bob Jaffe with the first place points. Peter Shallett with the second place point. So the difference between inductive and deductive reasoning is what?
Inductive goes from specific example, like to a general statement about it. So if you see someone that drinks and makes a fool of himself, and you say that, don't drink, you'll make a fool of yourself, and that's inductive reasoning. You're going from a specific incident to a general statement.
Ah.
So deduction is just the opposite. You have a general truism, and then you can take a specific situation and apply it to that situation.
Deduce. Is that...
Deduce is more indicative of Sherlock Holmes.
Right.
Yeah, induction's full of problems and issues that, can be wronger. They can both be wrong.
All right, folks. For our last question, we usually only accept answers from anyone that can potentially win. Right now, Peter Shallett has a decisive lead with 18 points. but Bill DeBlanc with 14 points could tie him up. So it looks like this next question is going to be between Peter Shallot and Bill DeBlanc. Unless we want to award a second, let's award a second place one single bottle of Taos Hum. They've given me some leeway with that idea. So because we have such a race going on here, John, you're still in the running for second place, and Daniel, you are in the running for second place. So Daniel, John, Bill, and Peter to the starting line for the final question.
Boom, 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 boom. Here we go.
Here we go.
What was the name of Don Quixote's squire?
What was the name of Don Quixote's squire? Let some guesses get in before I start reading them off. Kiko Quixote.
No.
Sancho Panza.
And that is correct.
That is the right answer. Peter Shallot, folks, with the win. But second place will be going to Bill DeBlanc. Did I get that right? Yes. Congratulations, Peter. We have a winner, folks. Tonight's winner of OK Google It, Peter Shallot, once again, true titan of OK Google It. But Bill DeBlanc, way to hold on to your second place lead there to earn yourself a bottle of Taos Hum hot sauce. Just go to taoshumhotsauce.com and let them know what flavor, and they will send it right out.
Taos Hum, make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce.
The winner of
That was
OK
so
Google
fun. Great questions, Dad.
Oh, thank you. That was a good little race there, and it's good to hear everybody out there playing, and it was a good night.
It was a good crew out there. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thank you, Cather, for keeping score for us.
Bye, Catherine. I love you.
Love you too. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, that's true. Happy Thanksgiving. We all have something to be thankful for. Many things.
A lot. It's so
If
true.
we're here, if we're here doing it, we're here doing it.
Amen.
Yeah,
Love you, Dad.
yeah. Love you too. It's been fun. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for playing.
There you go.
See you later
Bye-bye.
tonight, everybody, for American Night Out, 1:30 on the East Coast, 10:30 on the West Coast. We'll sing some songs and figure it all out. See you then.
So he sat on the park bench, started singing a song, and the passers-by man was catching on. Now he's leading the cavalcade all the